Listen, Monk Mode Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro, in a minute, I'm about to start another channel and go on an even bigger generational run. At the end of the day, I'm getting the Dodge Hellcat SRT so I can dodge women. At the end of the day, they getting Dodges and they going towards the cat. They not fleeing from temptation. No, the Dodge is to dodge the cat. When I'm in a Hellcat Dodge, listen, when a woman try to come get my number, at the end of the day, listen, we got to focus on the generational run, bro. We're not where we want to be at. Listen, I don't have 12 supercars in front of my $20 million mansion. At the end of the day, I'm hitting on all women. I'm doing that on all cat. Listen, at the end of the day, especially on American soil, I'm hitting on all cat. Listen, I don't care how good she look. I don't even hate women. Listen, I'm just fleeing from all temptation because I actually love women. So listen, I'm not going to be around women at all. I'm fleeing from temptation. Listen, all these red pill coaches like Mr. Organic, they're going to put women in their thumbnail. They're going to put women all in their videos because they want to play on weak dudes' lust. That's who's viewing it. When you see women in dating coaches' videos and they be having 100K views and stuff like that, they're not getting those views because of them, their self, and their message. No, they're getting those views because guys have lust problems. That's why they getting those views. They gonna interview the woman with the camel toe. They gonna interview the woman that you can go pay $10.99 to see her pop it open like a can of sardines. At the end of the day, we not going out like that. They want you to be weak in society. I don't want you to be weak. I want you to get in the Hellcat. I want you to get in a Dodge Demon. Listen, no scat packs, no RTs, no SXTs. I repeat, no scat packs, bro. We doing it big, bro. We on semen retention, bro. We on monk mode, bro. We doing it big, bro. We creating content. Why would we settle for a scat pack? That's like the dating game. Why would we settle for a scat pack when we can get the Hellcat that go, Why are you settling for the girl who speak one language when you can go to Europe, learn all type of languages? Your wife could speak 7 different languages, but you don't want you just want the scat pack. Listen, all the dudes in a scat pack got scattered on. At the end of the day, listen, if it ain't the Hellcat, if it ain't the Corvette C8, if it ain't the Lambo, I don't want it. I repeat, if it ain't the Lambo, yours, if it ain't the Corvette C8, and if it ain't the Hellcat, or it could be the, the Hellcat truck, but it gotta be a Hellcat symbol or a red eye symbol or a Dodge Demon. Those are the only Dodge cars that we like. Listen, at the end of the day, because we not settling to be average. We're not the average. Listen, at the end of the day, most dudes can't go longer than 90 days of retention. So at the end of the day, this is the value that we leave behind. At the end of the day, we not pulling up, smashing women inside the Dodge Hellcat. No, all the women that's female attraction after us, that's what the Dodge Demon is for. The Dodge Demon is to get sales. The Dodge Demon is a good car for business. The Corvette C8 is a good car for business. The Lambo Urus is a good car to run up the M's business-wise. It's not for the freaking female. You guys have lust issues. If you have lust issues, that's why you think you need $10 million just to get a Lambo Urus, because you're not going to know how to run it up. All you're going to know is how to run toward the cat. At the end of the day, we running toward the other way. Listen, all these dating coaches, they put in women in a thumbnail. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not putting women in my thumbnail no more unless we talking about women like Joy, off of ESPN. I'm not putting other women inside my videos or my thumbnails unless I'm specifically talking about that type of woman. At the end of the day, listen, we got too many channels. How do we have time to lust? Dudes waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning, they can't hold on to their seat no more, so they just gotta go edge at 3 a.m. in the morning. Bro, why you didn't just record a video at 3 a.m. in the morning, bro? And gave people inspiration. Listen, the biceps are for inspiration. This is not for a woman to lick on. I repeat, the biceps are for inspiration. This is not for a woman to lick on. At the end of the day, they want women to lick on their biceps. So they say, that's why they don't want to get biceps, because they trying to get biceps. As soon as they start getting a little bit of growth, no woman is licking their biceps, so they stop working out and go back to fitting into society. At the end of the day, if they didn't have lust problems, they could have continued on the bicep and tricep journey. They could have continued on the journey of looking like a bodybuilder that's not even performing, because we not wearing no thong. Listen, at the end of the day, monk mode gang, you know what's going on. You got to remain strong.